Hey, Mom. Hope you're doing well.
About time you checked in. Where have you been? How's the baby?
Life with the baby has been a whirlwind. She's doing great. And we're adjusting to the whole parenting adventure. I need to talk to you about something, Mom. Do you have time?
I have to leave for a friend's bridal shower in an hour, but I suppose I have a few minutes. What is it?
I've got something I need to share. Stefan and I, well, we recently moved to the suburbs, with the baby and everything. It's just that, we've got some new expenses. I won't be able to send you the usual $4,000 monthly. I hope you understand.
What? What do you mean? You can't send the money? You can't be serious, right?
I wish it were different, but it's just getting tighter with the new expenses. I'm really sorry. We have a baby now, and the cost of living here in the suburbs is higher. Plus, I need to focus on my own family's needs.
Oh, please. New family? What happened to us, Rose? You've changed your priorities now? Unbelievable. You can't just cut me off like that.
My God, it's not about cutting you off. I'm just setting new priorities for my own family. That doesn't mean you're not a big part of my life. You'll always be. It's just about managing things differently now. Besides, Henry is doing well now. He has a good job and can help you financially. Why are you so worried about your monthly finances? I think it's time you rely on him too.
Oh, so now I'm supposed to rely on Henry? He's just a kid. You think that makes everything okay? You've always been the responsible one taking care of the family. Remember? And don't act like I'm a big part of your life anymore. If I really mattered, you wouldn't be doing this.
Henry is not a kid anymore. He has a good job and can handle responsibilities. And yes, I remember being the responsible one. But things change. It doesn't mean you're not important to me. It's just a different phase of life. Once we're settled down, I promise I'll look after your monthly expenses again.
Different phase of life? Ugh, Lord. You're just being selfish. Putting your responsibilities on Henry's shoulders? So selfish. You can't abandon your family like this. I raised you better. You don't sell me promises. I need the money now, not some vague future commitment.
Look, Henry is a 25-year-old adult. He can take up responsibilities, just like I did when I was only 17, working hard and paying for his college fees. Times change, and we all need to adapt. I'm not abandoning anyone. I'm just redistributing my resources to take care of my immediate family now.
Enough with the explanations. I can't believe you're doing this to me. I sacrificed so much for you, and now you're leaving me high and dry.
I appreciate everything you've done for us. I really do. But I can't keep sacrificing my family's well-being. I promise I'll take up your expenses again.
No, I won't accept that. You can look after your family all you want. I don't care. But you can't just bail on me. Not that easily. Where's your wealth from all these years that you've stashed away? Huh? You can easily cash out $4,000 from me. From your savings.
Duh. The money I saved up has been used to buy the house. It's not as simple as you think.
Go fool someone else, airhead. If you had to pay for the house, why couldn't Stefan do it? He's the man of the house after all. Not you. Stop making excuses.
Oh my God. We had planned to use our savings to buy our dream house. That's why Stefan paid half payment. It was a joint decision.
I see. You were always so desperate to have a man in your life. You ran away when you got the chance and popped out a child to keep him. Now you're leaving your own mother behind.
What the heck? That's not fair. Now you're being cruel. Stefan and I love each other, and we wanted to start a family together. It's not about keeping him under some spell.
You're just like your father, leaving us behind. I can't believe I raised such an ungrateful child. But I promise I won't let you abandon your responsibilities so easily.
Now you're hurting me. How dare you compare me to your cheating husband and threaten me just for some money? What will you do? Tell me.
Oh, I see how it is. You think you can just walk away? Well, let me tell you something. Pay my monthly expenses, or I won't hesitate to take this to court. We'll see how things play out there.
Really? I can't believe it's come to this after all these years. Is money really more important to you than your own daughter? I'm your blood. I never thought you'd lower yourself like this.
And my own blood is leaving me without a penny. I have to take this step because you're being difficult and leaving me with no choice. Your responsibilities are yours, and you can't run away from them.
You're making it sound like I'm your only child. What about Henry? If I give you half the money, he can manage the other half. We can find a solution together. Taking me to court is only going to create more problems for everyone, including you.
Can't you just leave my poor son alone? Why are you eyeing his money and dragging him into the mess you've created? Henry is just starting out, and you know he can't handle these things as well as you can. Besides, Henry has his own life now. I can't burden him with my financial issues.
Whoa! I'm not eyeing Henry's money. I'm suggesting a fair share. He can contribute too. I'm your daughter, and I've carried the burden for so long. Now that I need a little support, you're pushing me away. If you think Henry can't handle it, then fine, but don't make excuses. And honestly, I doubt you have the guts to ask him for your expenses.
How dare you turn this around on me? You're the one being unreasonable. I won't let you drag Henry into this. I raised you to be responsible, not to exploit your brother. This is your mess, not his.
I can't believe you're choosing favoritism over understanding. But why am I surprised? It's disheartening to see you prioritize him over your daughter, as always.
Enough with the drama and emotional antics. I don't care about your excuses, young lady. The first of the month is coming in a week, and I want that money deposited in my bank account in the morning. No leniency. This is not a negotiation.
Hey, Henry. How's everything going? We need to talk about Mom's financial situation.
Like you care about what I'm going through.
Has anything happened? You can tell me.
Look, I don't have much time. Whatever you want to say it quickly. What's there to talk about? I've got my own life.
I know, but Mom needs help. I can't afford to send her the usual money. And I thought, since you're doing well...
Ah, so now you're suggesting I pay for Mom. I've got my own bills, Rose. How can you use my name like that? Did you ask for my permission before giving Mom ideas?
I had no choice. Mom left me no options, calling me selfish and irresponsible. She's your mother too, and I don't think I need to ask for your permission. I'm your elder sister.
I'm not surprised she said that. She's not wrong at all. How can a child abandon his single parent for selfish reasons when they need him the most? You know, Mom's been bawling her eyes out since morning. Shame on you.
Huh? How can you talk to me like that? You can't just blame me without understanding the whole situation. I haven't abandoned Mom. I'm just adjusting my priorities now that I have a family of my own. You've seen how hard I've worked for all these years.
Oh, please. Working hard doesn't make up for the fact that you're leaving Mom high and dry. And you call yourself a responsible daughter?
Seriously? You're shaming me instead of agreeing to help Mom financially?
Do not drag me in this matter. Understand? You always were the screw-up, paying for my college against your will? You made your life garbage, and now you're trying to punish me by throwing Mom's expenses at me? Don't play with me.
Shut up. I worked hard because I wanted to see Mom happy and you succeed. I'm proud of what I did. And no one forced me. Not in the past, and definitely not in the future.
Jealous much? You've had it hard, I get it. But I've got it easier now, and I don't owe you anything.
What the? It's not about jealousy. I just thought family helps each other out. I proposed to pay half the money. We can share the responsibility.
No way. I've got my own plans, and I'm not wasting my money on Mom. She's not my burden. I've worked hard to get where I am, and I'm not letting anyone drag me down. I'm paying my bills, saving and investing, and saving up for that dream vacation in the tropics, and I won't let Mom's financial issues mess that up for me. She had her chance to sort her life out. Now it's my time to shine.
Do you hear yourself? Mom raised us both. I've been supporting her for years. And now that you're doing well, you can't just turn your back on her. And seriously, a dream vacation over helping your own mother in a tough time? That's just heartless. I never thought you'd be so callous.
Look, Mom doesn't really need help. She's loaded as heck. Do you really think this woman spends $4,000 per month home? And if she does, that's your problem. I have my own life now, and I'm not sacrificing it for her. The kid will be taken care of by Stefan, and you can figure out the rest. I have my plans, and they don't include bailing Mom out of every problem she creates.
That's the thing. I have a family, and you don't. I can't believe you're treating Mom like this. She threatened to take me to court, Henry. I'm worried.
Well, maybe you should be. I'm with Mom on this. We'll drag you to court together if that's what it takes.
What? Have you lost your mind? We're family. We should be supporting each other.
Supporting each other? You left us behind to have a perfect life with Stefan. Now deal with the consequences.
I never left you behind. I've always cared for you and Mom. I just needed to build a life for myself, too.
Well, enjoy your perfect suburban life while we sort this out in court. Goodbye, Sissy.
Rose, it's noon, and I haven't seen a single penny in my account. What's the meaning of this?
Oh, I thought you were serious about court. I thought we agreed I wouldn't be depositing any money this month.
Agreed? I don't recall agreeing to such nonsense. And I warned you, and now you'll face the consequences.
Consequences? What are you talking about?
I'm taking you to court, young lady. Oh, and didn't Uncle Greg relieve your car installments? I'll make sure he recovers every penny. And you'll pay for a lawyer while I expose your selfishness to the relatives. Remember how he helped you with your car installment?
Mom, please don't involve Uncle George. I can't afford all of this. The lawyer, court, and Uncle George pressuring me for money.
Well, you should have thought about that before playing games with your responsibilities. Get ready, Rose. This is what you asked for.
Please reconsider this. I can't handle all this. The installments alone will leave me with nothing for the monthly expenses.
You should have considered that before ignoring your responsibilities, my love. I'll see you in court. And Uncle George will be very interested in your little financial predicament. What the hell happened in that courtroom? I can't believe I lost. This is your doing, isn't it? How did you manage to win? Everything was in my favor, and I had the jury on my side.
Well, Mom, turns out things aren't always as they seem. Maybe if you had played fair from the beginning, it wouldn't have come to this.
Fair? I was perfectly fair. I deserved that money, and you know it. What did you do to manipulate the case?
Manipulate? I did nothing of the sort. I just presented the facts, and the court saw through your little charade. Turns out things aren't always what they seem. Does the former judge remember him? He conveniently forgot to mention that he and you were college classmates.
Charade? You ungrateful child. I raised you. And this is how you repay me? Stop making up lies. The judge was a thorough professional.
You raised me to take care of my family, not to be your perpetual ATM. The court saw that too. Oh, he was professional, all right. He made sure you had the upper hand until the last hearing. My lawyer discovered this little connection with you, and that judge you were counting on. So much replaced thanks to my lawyer's influence.
This is outrageous. You manipulated the system.
No more than you did. He gathered evidence, bank statements, call and text records of you and Henry harassing me for money. Family assets that you conveniently hid from me. Now, this is what you truly call betrayal. You hid my rightful assets from me? Awful. Turns out the truth has a way of coming out.
Shut up. Stop accusing me. We never intended to hide those useless assets from you. It's just that we never had a chance to bring this up. That's all. And how dare you involve Uncle George? What lies did you feed him?
Lame excuses. But anyway, I didn't lie to Uncle George. I simply showed him the truth. I presented the threats and greed-driven messages from you and Henry. Uncle realized you were playing the victim, turning relatives against me with false statements.
You're twisting everything. Henry and I just wanted what's rightfully ours.
Rightfully yours? You've been siphoning money off me for years, lying about our family assets. The court saw through your lies.
What about the money you owe me? How will you repay it? Huh?
Oh, I'm not paying you anything the court ruled in my favor. You see, Henry will be taking over your responsibilities now.
But I need that money. I have bills to pay, and Henry won't help me. You know your brother very well. He's selfish and greedy.
Maybe you should have thought about that before harassing me for years. You reap what you sow.
Rose, my dear, please. We can work this out. I'm sorry for everything.
It's a little late for apologies. You lost. Accept it. You played your cards, got caught in your web of lies, and now you have to face the consequences.
Consequences? Huh? You're enjoying this, aren't you? Watching your own mother suffer?
No, Mom. I'm not enjoying it. I'm relieved that I can finally live my life without being shackled by your greed.
You're heartless.
What have you done, Mom? Used me as a piggy bank? Threatened me when I couldn't provide any more?
I never thought my own daughter would betray me like this.
Betray you? You betrayed yourself with your lies. I just sought justice.
You'll regret crossing me.
No, Jill. I regret not doing it sooner. The aftermath of exposing Jill and Henry's true colors was oddly satisfying. Society shunned them and their toxic web unraveled. Henry's anger issues escalated as he struggled to juggle work, education, and reluctantly supporting Jill. Meanwhile, Jill granted financial freedom from the final hearing, drowning her sorrows in alcohol. The relatives they turned against me severed ties, and now their lives mirror the chaos they inflicted on me. Stefan and I relish our suburban life, as Henry mockingly used to call it, with our daughter Grace, taking her first steps. I am happy and healthy, recovering from my past traumas. Life is sweet indeed.